Hello guys, and welcome back to my holiday glam tutorial. This look can be worn throughout the holiday season and even New Year's. So let's jump right in. I'm taking this NYX eyebrow gel in the color Expresso, and I'm going to shape my brows with this. I really like this gel. This is my first time actually using a cream eyebrow product, but so far I give it a thumbs up. I just say to be really light with it and kind of practice. It took me a while to get it how I like it. So I'm just filling those in, and I'm going to make a little bit of arch at the top of my brow, and I'm also going to make sure I'm brushing them out to blend out the product. Be sure to keep a super light hand at the front of your brow. You don't want that to be too heavy. I kind of like my brow to fade from lighter to darker. Next, I'm going in with this MAC Studio Fix Concealer, and I'm going to clean up my brows with this. I love using this Sigma concealer brush to clean up my brows. It's been my favorite way. This is good if you want to clean up any hairs or anything like that. Starting on the eyes, I'm taking my MAC Painterly Paintpot, and I'm going to use this to give myself an eye base. This is good if you have darker lids because it serves as a clean space for you to start your shadows on. I'm actually going to be going in with the LORAC Pro Omega 2 palette today, and I'm going to be using the color Tawny, and I'm going to take my Sigma E35. You guys know I love this brush, and I'm going to use this color, and I'm going to blend it in my crease as my transition color. I'm going to go back and forth from the inner to outer corner because I want the pigmentation to be as pigmented on the inner corner as it is on the outer corner. So I'm just going to blend back and forth in windshield wiper motions. Just a warning, be super careful when picking up these shadows because they have a lot of fallout, which I'm not happy with. Next, I'm taking the color Gogi and a Morphe M330, and I'm going to blend that into my crease. As you can see, I took some of that product off because it was going to fall onto my face eventually. So I'm going to blend this out back and forth in my crease. This is going to add that pop of color to the look. I was going for more of a burgundy inside of my crease. Next, I'm just going to take the Sigma E35 and just blend it back and forth to make sure it's all blended out together. Now I'm taking a deeper brown called Saddle and a smaller shader brush from Sigma, the E25, and I'm going to blend this in the lower part of my crease. This is going to add depth, and it's going to make my crease appear a lot deeper, and that's exactly what I want. So I'm just going to blend this back and forth from the inner to the outer corner. Then I'm going to go in with that Sigma E35, and I'm just going to make sure there's no harsh lines. I'm taking the MAC paint pot, and I'm going to put that back onto my lid because I feel like that was lost while I was blending out my crease. This is going to help to make my shadow stick more on my lid. I'm going in, I cannot pronounce this color, I'll list it below, but it's a silver color with flecks of champagne. I love this for the holiday. It's so shimmery and so beautiful. I'm going to pack this all over my eyelid. I'm going to go back a few times and pack this on my eyelid because I want the color payoff to be super pigmented. So that's good that we put the Painterly down because that helps it to become more pigmented. Then I'm taking a deeper burgundy called Cabernet, and I'm going to blend this into my outer corner. This is going to add some dimension onto the outer part of my corner, and I'm also going to bring that into the lower part of my crease. Then I'm just going to go back and blend. You guys know I love to blend, just to make sure everything is blended together and effortlessly. Now to add some depth, I'm going to add a black, any black eyeshadow will work. I'm just going to add this to the outer point of my crease, and I'm just going to blend that on the outer part of my crease. I'm not going to take it in my crease at all. And now I'm taking that Morphe brush, and I'm just going to make sure all the product is blended together. Just blend as much as you can and how you want it to look. I'm going in with my Maybelline eyeliner. I'm going to take a deep breath before. I'm using this gel eyeliner, which is new for me, but I really like it. It's easy. The brush gives you easy application, so give it a try. It's only $7.99, and I have been in love with it. I've been using it nonstop over my liquid pen. As you notice, I'm struggling with my wing on this side. I did the other eye off camera to make sure that, you know, I liked the eyeshadow before I filmed it, but I was struggling with this side of my wing. So in a minute I'm actually gonna go off camera and finish it, but you'll see most of it. I'm just gonna go off camera and make sure that it's straight and make sure that it's really sharp. Telling you, just practice with that wing. It took me a long time to finally get it how I like it. And do it how you like it, not how everyone else likes it. Because everyone has their own take on how a good wing is supposed to look. Now I'm taking the Demi 120s by Ardell. I actually stacked them, and I'm going to apply false lashes. I like to look down into a camera and then place the center part, then the outer corner, and then the inner corner. And let your glue get tacky. Next, I'm wiping away all that fallout that these shadows gave me. I was not impressed by the fallout, so I would recommend to do your eye makeup before you do your face, or you will not be happy if you decide to buy this palette. Now I'm priming my face with my favorite Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. It's great for all skin tones, so I would recommend everyone to get this primer. It's just a basic primer that helps your makeup last all day. Then I'm going to color correct underneath my eyes with these LA Girl Pro Concealer. It's great for dark circles, so taking an orange or a red will help to cancel out the darkness of the circles. So I love to apply this underneath my under eyes before I apply my concealer. Next, I'm taking my new Bay, which is the Cover FX Natural Finish Oil-Free Foundation, and I'm going to use a Sigma stippling brush. As you can see, I spritzed that brush before with a little bit of setting spray because it helps it to blend out and make it appear a lot more dewy. But this foundation is incredible. Like, I can't say enough good things. This foundation is full coverage, it lasts all day, and even if you're oily, you can wear it. Just make sure you apply a mattifying primer before. Next, I'm taking my MAC Prolongwear Concealer, and I'm going to apply underneath my eyes and a little bit underneath my nose. You guys have seen me apply this concealer plenty of times. My concealer routine has not changed, and I don't know if it will change because this MAC Prolongwear Concealer has been hands down my favorite, and it has lasted me a very long time, so I will go to pick up another one after I run out of this one. And I'm just going to blend that out with the Real Techniques Beauty Sponge. You guys know I love this sponge. It's way better than the Beauty Blender in my opinion. And a sponge is my favorite way to blend out concealer underneath your eyes because it takes away that excess product that begins to cake and makes your concealer crease. So if you have creasing, try using a Beauty Blender or a sponge. Now I'm highlighting with the Maybelline Concealer, and I love this concealer as well to highlight. These two are like my cocktail, my highlight cocktail is what I like to call it. So I'm just going to blend that out with the beauty sponge. Make sure you really take your time when you're blending out a lighter color because you don't want it to appear so much lighter than your skin tone. You kind of want it to blend and have that pop of highlight, but you don't want it to be super duper light. So take a shade that is about, I would say 1 to 2 shades lighter than your skin tone, and you should be good. Next, I'm going to bake with the Laura Mercier Translucent Powder. I love this powder. It's even great for women of color, so I would totally suggest it. Baking is just going to help my under eye makeup last longer and also not settle. If you guys want an in-depth video about highlighting, contouring, and baking, just let me know because I've been thinking about creating one like that because people do have a lot of questions about that in particular. Now I'm taking my contour kit by Anastasia. And I'm going to use this smaller fluffy brush to carve out my cheekbones. This is great for beginners because it gives you a nice precise line and then you can go back and blend it out later, which is actually what I'm going to do right after this. I'm going to take this larger blush brush and I'm going to add a little bit more product and also blend that out so the line won't be so harsh. This really helps to bring back your features and also make your cheekbones appear a lot more higher. Then I'm going to obviously blend per usual. Now I'm taking the NYX Baked Blush in the shade Desert Rose, and I'm going to apply this super duper lightly to my cheeks. Then I'm going to wipe away that excess product underneath my eyes. I'm going to make sure I wipe all of it away. You don't have to bake as long as I did, but just make sure you keep it under there for a couple minutes. Now I'm also going to clean up my contour with that same translucent powder, and that's going to help to make my contour appear a lot more sharp. Also, if you mess up, you can go over it with this and clean it up and make it not as messy. Then I'm going to contour down the sides of my nose just to make my nose appear a lot more slimmer. Now I'm going to highlight with the Carly Bybel palette, and I'm going to use the two shades in the middle. I'm obsessed with this palette. This palette was only $12.50, and she has the best highlighting shades. Like, they are great for $12.50. This is like my go-to highlighter palette now, and I definitely recommend it because it comes with 4 different highlighter shades, plus it comes with, I think, 10 different eyeshadows. I am taking this duo fiber stippling brush from Sigma, and I'm just going to kind of blend out that highlight so it doesn't just look like a straight line. Now I'm going on to my bottom lash line, and I'm going to take this flat shader brush, and I'm going to take every single shade that I put in my crease and put it on my lower lash line. So those colors were Gogi, Saddle, and Cabernet, which I will also list those down below. Then I'm going to line my lower lash line with eyeliner. Look at me, guys, more eyeliner. I'm not an eyeliner girl, but lately I've been liking this. I place the product on the outer corner and then I blend it inward, and it makes my eyes appear a lot larger this way. Usually eyeliner makes my eyes appear smaller, so this is good. Now I'm going to coat my top and bottom lashes with mascara. And I'm going to highlight my brow bone with those same highlighter shades I used from the Carly Bybel palette. And I'm also going to highlight my inner corner for that pop. I love highlighting my inner corner. I can't do any shadow look without highlighting my inner corner. Now I'm going to take the NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray, and I'm going to set my makeup with this. I love this setting spray, and it's really cheap. Option number 1 is going to be this Buxom Lip Gloss in the color Pink Lady. This lip option is going to be a little bit more toned down. So this will be a nice lip to wear around your family if you're a little bit more, you know, laid back. For lip option number 2, I'm taking Stila in the color Rico. I didn't actually show you guys a clip of it, but it's a deep, deep burgundy shade, and I love it. I'm really upset because it came in a holiday collection, so it's really, really small, and they don't sell it individually. But if you can get your hands on this collection, I would say to do so because this color is beautiful. And that completes this tutorial, guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys leave comments, any questions, concerns, or anything else down below. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.